All right, good day everyone. This will be my third analysis on the song Ọmọlẹwà. So if you missed the first or the second one, just go on any of our social media platform and search for the first analysis on Ọmọlẹwà song by Akolade Olusegun, or probably the second analysis on Ọmọlẹwà song by Akolade Olusegun, to be able to watch the first or the second one to properly understand the things we have been explaining. All right, thank you so much. Now, in this third analysis, which is likely to be the last one I'm going to do for now, I love to just address and clarify some misconception that people often have against a message like this, where we talk about character, attitude as the true beauty of a person. So I've seen some school of thought, that seems to want to query that kind of submission. I've even seen somebody who come up and the person said this concerning some Nigeria pastors, that some of the pastors will come up and tell you, don't marry for beauty, marry for character. But if you look at their wife, all their wives are beautiful. The person even come up with some pastors' wife pictures to tell people that people that are asking not to marry for beauty, look at how all their wives are beautiful. And I see some people asking the person, do you know all the pastor's wife in Nigeria for you to know that they are all beautiful? Of which I think that kind of question is not necessary, because when it comes to beauty, beauty is relative. There's nobody that is not beautiful in one way or the other. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. And that's why they will often say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. In fact, there's a proverb in Yoruba that says that ohun tó wù mí ò wù ẹ́ ni ò kí ń jẹ́ kí ẹ̀gbọ́n àti àbúrò jọ pawọ́pọ̀ fẹ́yàwó kan. That means that our likeness is not the same. That is why two brothers don't marry the same wife. Why? Because what is attractive or beautiful to this brother may not be attractive or beautiful to the other brother. So when it comes to beauty, everybody is beautiful in their own way. Now, so I actually love the fact that the person compliments all Nigeria pastors' wife as beautiful. There's nothing wrong in that. But there's the place where the misconception come in is for someone to believe that when they told you that don't marry for beauty, marry for character, for you to think that they are condemning beauty. That's where the misconception comes from. That statement is not necessarily to condemn beauty. It is actually to speak about priority and to emphasize on the importance of character and attitude beyond beauty. So what they are saying in essence is that you have to look beyond beauty, you have to look beyond handsomeness, you have to look beyond the person having money, because you have to look into something that have a greater value beyond these ephemeral things, because these things are things that can fade away and they may not actually have a lasting impact on that relationship. So I think that is the best way to look at that matter. Then the last thing I'm going to say is that when it comes to beauty and character, they are not at loggerhead. Beauty and character, they are not mutually exclusive. They can actually be mutually inclusive. That means that a person can be beautiful and at the same time have a good character. It's not that when a lady is beautiful, she must not have a good character, and if a lady must have a good character, she must not be beautiful. There's nothing like that. They can actually coexist. They can happen together. So a lady can be beautiful also with good character. In fact, sometimes you may discover that you have many beautiful ladies with better character than the lady that you consider not beautiful or less beautiful. So it is not that they are not replacement. They are not a substitute for one another. They can actually happen together in the same context. So all you need to do is to ensure that you exercise patience and you make sure that you position yourself to take a proper observation of the person you are working with, whether the beauty is only deceptive and the other side is something you will never imagine your enemy to live with, so that you can be able to know how to caution yourself. Same thing with lady. When you see a rich guy, you should not be carried away with that wealth. Make sure you look beyond that to know that, okay, that wealth is not a covering up for their bad side or bad character that you will never love to live with for the rest of your life. Thank you so much. You are beautiful within, without, tender-hearted, so you are. Inner beauty ẹ̀pọ̀ gan, ṣàmá ṣe lọ bó ṣe máa ń ṣe. Ó olólùfẹ́, ṣàmá ṣe lọ bó ṣe máa ń. onítèmi ṣá má ṣe lọ bó ṣì mọ́, kúlókókó kò má gbàgbé ṣá má ṣe lọ bó ṣì mọ́, jọjọ just like you dey do ṣá má ṣe lọ bó ṣì mọ́, olómi tẹ́tí kò gbọ́ ṣá má ṣe lọ bó ṣì mọ́, olólùfẹ́ never forget ṣá má ṣe lọ bó ṣì mọ́, máa má yí wá padà ó ṣá má ṣe lọ bó ṣì mọ́, kó má yí wá padà ó ṣá má ṣe lọ bó ṣì mọ́ ṣe. Thank you.